The other day, Jason Schultz, one of my combatives mentors, posted a little blurb on Facebook that simply said, less is more. And I thought about that. And today when I was working out, I was feeling sick, so I went to the gym to do a little training. I was thinking about that. And that's so true. In martial arts, we tend to collect and collect and collect techniques. And a lot of martial arts have a huge curriculum, which keeps people coming back and learning more, and gives often a deep understanding and has a lot to offer. And for me, as a person who is a long time martial artist and combatives guy, that's fine. But too much focus on a big curriculum can take away from the practicality of a martial art. I remember the first Filipino martial art I learned was Mati Arnis. And our abecedarios were 4 strikes. 4. I used to be a little bit insecure about this. I used to talk to people and they'd be like, well, that can't be right. Modern Arnis has 12 strikes. And they would be so sure that every style of Filipino martial arts had 12 strikes that I'd be like, wow, what is this? I didn't realize that I would be getting everything I needed from Guro Ross through drilling and sparring and free flow. But he was smart. He was onto something. And as I studied and learned from different people, I realized that not all Filipino systems have 12 strikes. Cinco Terros has a 5-strike abecedario. The Campo 1, 2, 3 original has a 7-strike abecedario. A lot of systems have 12 strikes, but not all. And in the end, having different strike patterns isn't as important as understanding the principles of how to hit with power, how to bridge, how to time your strikes, how to hide your strikes, how to strike first, when to strike first. These tactics are far more important to being a decent fighter and a good self-defense practitioner than a bunch of chain techniques, a bunch of angles, a bunch of drills. If you try to have too much, you'll end up having nothing. You'll end up having very little that is practical. However, if all you do is practice combatives, likely you will get bored. As Guru Ed Wong said, combatives keeps your martial arts honest, and martial arts gives your combatives a little more depth. But we don't want to go too deep. We don't want to go so deep that we end up losing ourselves and losing the effectiveness of our fighting ability in a mire of different techniques that we haven't mastered because we have so much. Keep it simple. Keep it straightforward. Understand the principles of fighting and practice them until you can apply them and apply them well. And then add a little more. And then find other fun stuff to train. Then expand your knowledge. Like Bruce Lee once said, I don't fear the man who practices 10,000 techniques. I fear the man who practices one technique 10,000 times.